Hey there folks, I'm Mike and welcome back to Sawgrass Delta. Now today I'm going to take you through and just talk a little bit about how knives lock into place. And what you got here on the Kershaw is going to be your most common type of knife lock. It's called the liner lock. You see there it's got this little piece of metal. It goes back and forth. It pops out of the liner there and up under the blade to hold it into place. And you just push it to the side, close it up. Acorns. So that's your liner lock. Going to be one of the most, well, I don't know if it's one of the most common kinds of locks on pocket knives, but it's one of the most common kind of locks on my pocket knives. What we got here on our Duke Energy Fleet Services knife, we pull it out. What you got here is lockback. It's got the button on the back here. It raises this little bar, and on the back of the blade you've got a little, not sure if you can see it, but a little cutout where the little pokey out bit at the end of this, yeah, the pokey out bit, it goes into the hole, locks it into place, nice and tight. I really like this kind of a knife. Anytime my wife uses it, she hands it back to me like this. She says, "Here, I can't figure out how to close it." Real simple, you just push that back. I don't like though is that when you're unlocking it, unless you're being kind of awkward and holding it weird, your fingers are going to be in front of the blade, and that's just, I guess it's the same for the liner locks. Your fingers still in front of the blade, but something about the something about the lock back just makes it feel like, you know, you get your hand around it, you push that button, and that's just gonna, maybe that's what this little spot here is for, is to land on your finger. Nice. Then what we have for your little fold-out whittling pocket knives, these multi-blade ones usually will be all clasp blocks. They'll also have a little indent there to catch the back of this bar that lifts up. And when you're done though, instead of pushing any kind of lock or lever or anything, you just push it right back down into place. Yeah, it's got a clasp on the back, but it's not very strong. You can go in and out pretty easy. Now there's lots of different kind of knife locks. Only got one more for you today, and it is the no lock. This just opens and closes. It just sits there loosely. I have videos on all these different knives if you're interested. Yeah, this one's got crud on the back there. This isn't a great one, but the Kershaw here, the case knife, even this Duke Energy Fleet Services knives, all pretty good knives. I have lots of videos on my channel about them. I have shorts for each one and a longer one for most of them, I think. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me today here at Sawgrass Delta, and we'll see you next time.